So it is pretty nature-y, even though it's still in a condo building.
Yeah, very green. I mean,
Yeah.
if I lived in this condo, this is where I'd come for a walk every night.
But everything that you need here, you got some free weights over here, leg press. And then here we have a little sauna here if you want to check this out.
Like the fact that it's an infinity pool along with this view, mind-blowing. Again, we got the face scan there.
Yeah.
So what does this condo not have?
I don't know if it doesn't have anything other than the bar roll rack I told you about.
Oh, yeah.
$500 a month. I could stay here for 3 months for the price of 1 month back home. And I made a few bad decisions in my life, but I think this is one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself.
Good afternoon from Bangkok. My name is Sam and today we got a condo tour for you, and this is in my old neighborhood, Rama 9. So I actually used to live in this area for around 4 years in a condo called Suppalai Veranda Rama 9. A great starter condo for me. Today we're going to have a look at this incredible condo which is decently priced, and it also has some of the best facilities that I've seen, especially the pool. So this condo is also pretty well located. You're close to MRT Petraburi, which is one stop down from MRT Sukhumvit and BTS Asoke. And you also got a few things around here, like lots of 7-Elevens, you've got Central Rama 9 Mall. There's lots of things to do and lots of things to see in this area, which is what makes it so special. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of condos around me. So let's go meet who's living here. Hey bro, how's it going?
It's going good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Can you introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, my name is Aaron, I'm 25 years old and just got to Thailand around 7 weeks ago and I'm enjoying it so far.
Amazing, so where are you from?
I'm from Savannah, Georgia, originally. I just moved here from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
So why Thailand?
So when I was a teenager, I got kind of infatuated with Asian culture. Always wanted to visit Asia, Japan specifically, honestly. I used to play Dragon Ball Z growing up and I was just always infatuated. I love Japanese food. And then I came to Japan in August and I stopped through Thailand whenever I was, on that same trip. And I ended up liking Thailand more than like Japan, and I was like, it's super affordable. 25 years old, I don't have any kids or anything. And I was like, if I'm gonna do it, now is the time to do it in my life. So in April, my lease ended back home and I was like, why not come back? And now I'm here.
I think 25 is a good age to move to Thailand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, very
Absolutely.
good. And what's the name of this condo?
This is the Life Asoke Rama 9. It's beautiful and I love it here.
And what made you choose this condo? Was it the building or the area, or both?
Really, I'm more of a location guy. So the area was amazing. I'm right next to the MRT station. I got the Central Rama 9 right there, Lotus right here. We even got the water taxis right here. The airport rail link is 20 minutes to the airport and it's like a 5-minute walk from here. So just knowing that I wasn't gonna have, a bike or transportation that I'm used to back home, I know that I needed to have somewhere that I can move around.
That's
easy,
what I
and
like
is
about
perfect.
this area, is that, like you said, it's well connected, especially the airport rail link as well.
Oh, yeah,
because like you
absolutely.
said, you can go from Rama 9 to the airport in like just over 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's so cheap, it's
Yeah.
like 35 baht.
Yeah, as you know, Bangkok is huge. And grab bikes are fine as well, but I wanted to have a little bit of options in case it was raining or, I didn't feel like getting on the back of a bike. And this was the perfect location, honestly. So everything that I needed was here. They have the gym here, multiple pools. I'm training Muay Thai. I have that facility to work with. So it's really much everything that I needed all in one. So that's why I chose here.
How many condos did you look at, Aaron, before settling on this one?
So whenever I came to Thailand in August, I think I toured like 4 or 5, and none of them were actually in this area. But from those tours, I kind of decided what was okay for me and the areas that I wanted. And then I did a little bit more research and I was able to find this one and be able to call this one home.
All right, should we have a look around then?
Absolutely.
So you got 7-Eleven, so that's extremely convenient because your building is this one, right?
Yeah. So not only do we have this 7-Eleven that's right here, if you could look that way, 45 degrees, we have another 7-Eleven.
Okay.
So just ease of access.
Nice, so you can get all your necessities
Yeah,
there.
everything that you need. 7-Elevens here are just like a one-stop shop. I think they're a little bit different back than the ones back home. There's a little bit more. So 7-Eleven, it's a little bit different than back home. It's more like a gas station, but here they have, ready-to-eat meals, toiletries,
Yeah.
they have laundry detergent in there. You
Exactly.
Can get, pretty much everything that you need out of there.
Medicine.
And it's literally right here.
Yeah.
So.
Nice, good to have. And I can see you've got, I think, EV chargers over here.
Yeah, EV chargers right here.
And a green area. So what's this over here?
Yeah, so this over here is like a little, I guess people hang out right here, throw the ball, frisbee. Right here you have a sanctuary pavilion, so people come over here and do their meditation, whatever they do, religious purposes over here.
Good place to get your steps in?
Absolutely. walk around here. You can walk all the way around the building. Around the building, like 4 laps is probably a mile. I mean, as you can see, this is kind of like a community all in one place. I think there's 1,200 units in here.
Wow.
If I'm not mistaken.
3 buildings?
Yeah, 3 towers, 1,200 units. So, I mean, that's some small cities or small towns, depending on where you're from.
So what do you do for work, Aaron?
I am in insurance and financial services.
And what about your visa in Thailand?
My visa, I'm currently on a DTV visa.
How was the process? Was it easy or difficult?
It was pretty easy. The main problem is probably like the financial requirement that you need, but if you have that, that one's really good.
You need how much in the bank?
I think, I'm not exactly sure on the baht, but it's 15,000.
Probably about 500,000 baht.
Yeah, 500,000 baht, something along those lines.
Yeah.
But if if you don't qualify for the DTV visa, there's other ways that you can go around it doing it. I know a lot of people on work visas, holiday
student visas, marriage visas, retirement visas.
You can learn, you can do a language visa or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can get into. I'm specifically doing a Thai cooking class for mine. But you can do language, like I said, Muay Thai, whatever you want, a soft power skill. So
how often do you have to go to cooking class?
I go every week and a half. I'm doing 5 courses. Some people do 8. Some people you can just keep going. It's really fun, honestly. Out of all the things that I've done in Thailand, immersing myself into those cooking classes is probably the one that I look forward to on my calendar whenever I see the week coming up.
How long is one class?
It's actually 3 hours. So you cook 3 dishes. You cook 3 main course dishes, and then it always ends off with a dessert. Mango sticky rice, I know how to cook mango sticky rice, I know how to cook pad see pad krapao, pad thai, I know how to cook.
You're naming some of my favorite dishes. Right. I love mango sticky rice, I love pad krapao.
I really go in there and immerse myself into it. I'm smelling everything and ripping everything.
Love it.
It's really an immersive experience. Thai teacher that's been doing it for, I think, 15 years, so it's really fun. I look forward to those. Okay, so now we're about to go in here. There's a lot of facial detection in here for security purposes for anybody that thinks that Thailand isn't safe. Thailand's one of the most safest places in the world that I've ever been. But if you have any type of safety concerns, this is what this is for.
So I couldn't get in without you?
Yeah, no. You couldn't get in
pretty
here.
Safe.
And if somehow you were able to get into here without me, if somebody was walking out or whatnot, you face scan at literally every entry point. So you're gonna face scan again to get to the elevators. Once you're in the elevator, you just get the face scan again to go up in the elevator.
So to get to your floor,
exactly,
you need the face scan?
Exactly.
Yeah. So where are we right now?
Oh, so we're currently in the lobby. There's a lot of co-working spaces in here. You see people working. And there's like a little waiting area for people that are waiting for the grab bikes right here.
And this building has quite a lot of facilities, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of facilities. Like I said, it's like a little mini community. Like I said, I have the MRT, everything right there. So you really don't need to really leave the vicinity of this place if you don't want to.
So how did you find this condo?
Honestly, I just was looking at everywhere. To be honest with you, on the map, I was looking on a lot of realtor websites, Airbnb, a lot of places like that. And I was just like looking at where most of the transportation places like intertwined and intersected, and this is like one of the blocks that I found.
So like you said, you're big on location.
Yeah, big on location, absolutely.
Which, I mean, in Bangkok, the traffic's bad. Being located well is pretty important. Yeah. But I guess that's also a downside about Rama 9 is the traffic, right?
Yeah, but I don't have to worry about the traffic that much, and if there is traffic, then I'm on a grab bike and we're going in between the traffic.
Yeah, so you don't get a car?
Nah, never, absolutely not.
Okay.
And then this is like a little food pickup places. So Grab delivers, and then everything comes right here. They'll send you a text with your number, and then your food is corresponded with that number.
So anytime you order food, drinks, whatever, it'll arrive right here?
Yeah, absolutely. And then we even have like a little coffee kiosk machine right here.
Towel bin.
Yeah, so.
Nice.
And like there's a face scan to get back in here.
Thank you.
Then everyone's mailboxes are like.
Okay, these are nice. Look at this. Very fancy. Bougie mailboxes. A lot of these condos have these kind of fancy mailboxes.
This all does the same thing. It delivers your bills.
Yeah. You just put some nice plants there. Oh, you also have dry cleaning?
Yeah, so we got the dry cleaners, full service. You can drop it off.
What's down here?
Oh yeah, down here, just some more seating areas. The mailbox for the other towers in here, so same thing on this side.
I guess these can be used as co-working too?
Yeah, just chill, co-work. There's like a million of these around here.
What were your reasons behind leaving America, Aaron?
To be honest with you, there wasn't like a concrete thing that caused me to leave America. But I was always just infatuated with the idea of living abroad in my life at some point. And, you know, I just wanted to see what else was out there, because you don't know what else is out there unless you go discover it. You know, you want to get other people's perceptions of the people that were able to go do that and experience it. And I wanted just to experience it for myself and see how it would make me feel. Asia specifically, I just love Asian food, Asian culture. I wanted to be centrally located in like Asia, to travel around Asia, and Bangkok was perfect for me. I'm 25 years old. I had a little bit of savings. You know, I do what I do remote. Don't have any dependencies, so I was like, if there's a time in my life to do what I want to do with my life, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of, you know, mental work through. You went through something similar, I would assume. It's kind of hard, you know, leaving back everything that you know and everything that you've ever built and everyone that you've always known and what was familiar to you. It is a lot to work through, you know, psychologically, but once I got over that, it was just a no-brainer, especially like with the affordability here. I mean, the standard of living that you can have here. I mean, like I said, you see how it looks here, and for me to get something like this, it would be tenfold, you know, back in the States. So that's honestly some of the things that went into my decision process.
And since you've arrived here, what's been the best things?
The best things, honestly, just the convenience. It's way more convenient. You just saw the grab table. Those meals are $3 prepared and delivered to me, $3. So I can get 3 of those a day, and that's only less than $10. I mean, back home, you can't get a hot meal for less than $12 for once, and that's at McDonald's. You know, I'm getting really good packed, all the stuff that I'm learning at cooking class, I'm getting that delivered to me while I'm working, and really it saves time and energy just knowing that you have the accessibility to all this stuff. That's the main thing, and you know, I really like the culture and just meeting new people from all over the place. People don't realize how diverse Bangkok really is. I mean, I've met people from all over the place. You're from like England, I've met people from Australia, I've met other people from other Asian countries. Everybody comes here, I guess, for like some type of similar common goal, or just you know, just experience life in a new way that they haven't experienced before. And I've really enjoyed being able to interact with those people. So those are probably my 2 favorite things.
Yeah, I think you got a good mindset.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I like to say that. Yeah. So this again is another co-working space?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a lounge place. You can get a book, prop up over here. If you get thirsty or whatnot, you got another 7-Eleven. So we got 3 7-Elevens right here.
It's technically 3. This is a bit smaller.
Yeah, I mean, but this is pretty much all the stuff that I get. These are like little pack about things, and you got those. Just throw that in the microwave, and then you got everything that you need here.
So you don't need to leave the complex?
I don't need to leave, honestly. I mean, I still do leave just to force myself to go outside, but fundamentally, I don't need to leave. I have my workouts. There's a little garden in the cloud. You'll see some of that. So I'm outside in nature. I mean, I got the food delivered to me. I got everything that I need right here.
And you work in the room or in the co-working spaces?
I work in my room. I work in my room primarily, but I need to start going into some of the co-working places. But yeah, man, I literally wake up, work, and then I'll work out midday, go back to work, order some grab, and go back to work, and then work out again at night. And then we have a pool. I don't really need to leave that much. And if I do need to leave, it is very easy because, like I said, the MRT is right there. I get the water taxi. If I need to go on a flight, I can be at the airport in 20 minutes, which the airport is literally, it's not a close place, and I'm really glad that I'm right next to here, because if you order like a regular Grab car to go there, it takes like an hour, and it takes me literally 25 minutes to get there, from here to there.
Yeah, I live in the center of the city, and it takes me about, depending on the traffic, I'll say 35 to 50 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a really game changer to be right here, so I'm really enjoying it, man. I tell everybody right this, I was originally planning on staying here for 6 months. I wouldn't suggest you come to Thailand unless you're okay with making the move, because once you experience the type of life that you could live here, it's kind of hard to, not just test it out a little bit. So I think I might end up staying a little bit longer, we'll see. Okay, so now we're on the second story of the lobby. Pretty much it's like a side story. But here we have co-working spaces. So this is if like you want to have a group project, or you want to have some people that you want to work with a little bit more intimately and more private, you can book these out. So we have these 2 right here, and some more co-working spaces over here as well.
And when you say booking it out, that's for like 1 hour slot, 2 hour slot?
Yeah, you can book it out for 30 minutes. So I think it's at 2 hours. You can book those out. So.
Smells good in there.
Yeah, and you even have to scan to get in those. If y'all guys are on a really good project and you can't see something coming through these glass doors, you can just get a scan to get in those.
Nice. It's like a fancy meeting room. Well, there's loads of like areas in the condo to work.
Like I said, there's a lot of, I thought it was a little bit overkill, but you got to think about it. A lot of people that are living here are expats and people that work remotely. And if you have a place for with 1,200 units, you need to have places for those people.
Yeah.
If they don't use them, you still need to have
sure.
them. So that's why there is so many there. And you'll be surprised, like midweek, midday, it's pretty much full, honestly.
And what we got here?
Yeah,
Look
over
at
here,
this.
Got some massage chairs.
Is that free?
No, it's almost free.
Okay, so what's the price?
So you got 20 baht for 6 minutes.
So what's 20 baht in dollars?
What is that, $1?
I think less.
Yeah,
60, 70 cents.
Less than this.
That's like 50p.
Yeah, so I mean, just whatever, man. If that's less than $1, for $1.50, you can get 12 minutes.
Nice to have that in your condo.
Yeah, man.
Real quick, before you go on any trips away this year, you absolutely need to check this one thing off your list, which is health insurance. Now let's be real, insurance is usually a nightmare to figure out, and that's why I personally use Pacific Prime. And honestly, they save me so much stress, and it actually feels simple. If you're gonna get, for example, the DTV visa or one of the retirement visas in Thailand, I highly recommend that you get health insurance. And Pacific Prime will make things easy for you. That's why over 1.5 million expats worldwide already trust them. Their award-winning team has got you back. They help you compare different plans, help you find something that fits your budget, and even explain the fine print that normally makes your head spin. And it's not just online support, they've got an office here in Bangkok and a global team, so you're covered wherever life takes you. If you want to make the smart decision, scan this QR code on screen or click the link down below. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Okay, so now we're on the 7th floor, and this is one of my favorite amenities, even though I don't use it. I'm starting to utilize it more. But this is called the Garden of the Cloud. It's like more co-working spaces for people that want to do it outdoors and not be indoors in the lobby with everyone else. So you can have a little bit of nature. Like actually, when we just came off the elevator, I heard some birds tweeting out here. So it is pretty nature-y, even though it's still in a condo building.
Yeah, very green. I mean,
Yeah.
if I lived in this condo, this is where I'd come for a walk every night.
Yeah, so you got this, get some fresh air. And they make it really easy because they have these little cabanas over here, and I'm gonna show you here in a second. But these cabanas have a place for you to put all your laptop and whatever you're working on, your working materials, and they also have plugins for power, so you don't have to keep running back and forth to your room if your laptop doesn't have a crazy battery storage.
Wow, yeah, this is big. Very nice. So just for context, this is the building. It's massive, and that's only one tower, guys. Look at that. Wow.
It's pretty nice. I've seen some people doing some yoga over here. And then we got these. Got the outlets.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Very convenient.
Yeah, so you can have like, 2 to 3 people, 4 people maybe, sit here and work and be outside. You get tired of being indoors.
What do you think are the biggest misconceptions that people get wrong about Thailand?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, a lot of people just think that it's very, I guess, dirty or not very chaotic. But when you think about it, what city isn't? Even I've been in New York City. I've been to cities all around the world. There's places in each city that aren't, the most prestigious or the most cleanliness or the safest. That's just part of a city. You have a million people plus living in a concentrated area. Every place in that area is not going to be a nice place. The only place that I've seen that at was Singapore, and
Japan.
And Japan. It's their own separate thing. But that's the biggest thing. I mean, I guess social media gives it a wrong, negative light. But I don't think you can ever, knock something until you try it or experience it for yourself and see how you like it. Because maybe that was somebody's experience coming to Thailand. Maybe that was somebody's experience going to anywhere. But unless you go there, you might love it, and you're limiting yourself because of something that you heard on the internet, And that was my main thing of wanting to come here too, because I heard the same thing about Thailand whenever I was always talking about Japan. And like I said, I ended up, for the same reasons that I liked Japan, I ended up liking Thailand for the opposite reasons. So, I mean, it's push and pull. Like I said, I just want to go back to the fact that you can't knock it until you try it. So.
And you spoke about safety there. How does the safety in Thailand compare to America?
I think just in Asia in general, there's just there's the idea of like karma. A lot of people don't like bad karma, so they're not going to do onto others as they don't want done onto themselves. Like I was just telling you the example. One of my friends left her purse out for like 2 hours outside of a popular party area here last weekend. We came back and it was in the same place. I can't say that in any city in America that would have been the case. So that's just this change there. I'm not saying that there's not bad things that don't happen here, because we obviously know that there is. But just the average everyday people here are just a little bit more trustworthy in my eyes. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just my experience. People here are just more nice. The area where I come from, where I grew up at, people were still nice and friendly. The South is, a nice region of America. But just overarching everyone here, holistically, I think it's just a little bit more of a nicer environment and more welcoming. Okay, so here we got the gym, another face scan right here.
Again, we got the face scan there.
Yeah, I don't know. But everything that you need here, you got some free weights over here, leg press. You got some, you got your leg machine right here. You got some upper body machines over here.
Enough to get a decent workout.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything that you need. The only thing that they don't have that I would like is like a rack for the barbell.
Right.
But I mean, they still have barbells over there, and you can do everything that you
And
need to do.
what I will say is, obviously, you can't really see it because the blinds are down, but this has a beautiful view.
Panoramic all the way around. At nighttime, everything is lit up. It's amazing. I like coming in here at night mostly.
Yeah.
Just music gets different whenever you're watching that. But over here, we got the treadmills.
Okay, so you got like 3 ellipticals and what's that, about 5 treadmills? Not bad.
Yeah, 2 of them are down right now. These definitely get the job done. And then there's some more upstairs too. There's also a yoga studio out there.
So what does this condo not have?
I don't know if it doesn't have anything other than the bar roll rack I told you about. And then here we have a little sauna here if you want to check this out. That was my main thing too, because back home at my place I had a sauna. So I thought I was gonna have to like buy a membership or something, and I didn't even know about this before I moved in here.
Yeah.
But definitely, let me turn the light on for you.
Oof.
Yeah,
that's hot.
It works.
Yeah, it definitely works.
It works.
Got a waft right in my face.
But yeah, it gets pretty hot, and then you can take a shower right here. Just go back up to your room whenever you're done. Okay, so we're on the second floor of the gym. Right here, I actually really enjoy this machine. I'm actually gonna show everybody this because it really can get you cut up. I'd never seen one of these before I came here.
Yeah, that's fancy.
And it's like, you can really get a good core workout in right here like this.
There we go.
So I've been incorporating that into my routine.
Awesome.
And then we got the row machine right here. We got some bikes in here.
Nice.
We'll
And you
come in
also
here and
have
do some
a
bikes.
yoga room?
Yeah, so right here you got some more treadmills, and then the yoga studios right here.
Thank you.
Look at this. Nice. Pretty spacious.
Yeah, pretty spacious. So you can just come in here, get some quiet. Sometimes I bring my yoga mat down here, and this is super quiet because no one's gonna come in here. It's like really, really quiet in here. And then you can just face scan in here and be in your own little room for a second.
All right, so this is the Skyscraper Lounge.
Yeah, so you can come in here and chill. A lot of people come in here and chill at nighttime whenever the awnings are up. And
Pretty spacious.
The view here is amazing.
Nice. Pretty good design. Like, look at this. You got some fake moss and crystal. That's fancy.
Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of little crazy stuff. But you can kind of see the view here a little bit.
There we go. So this is on the 45th floor?
Yeah, exactly.
So again, this could be used as a co-working space, chill out place.
Just a hangout place. Most people
Have
come here.
meetings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and you've got an outside balcony area too.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at
And this
that.
actually overlooks the pool.
How many pools do you have in this condo, Aaron?
So we have 2 pools, but I mean, they're 2 massive pools. So I would say like the equivalent of like 8 pools.
Damn, look at that.
Like I said, I mean, this is like a 50 to 60 yard pool. And this is the pool that I like the most because I like this view on this side better. At nighttime, it really lights up and it kind of looks like, it reminds me of like Manhattan in New York.
Yeah.
At nighttime.
Seriously special.
Yeah. Okay, so we're still on the 45th floor, but this is the first pool. Actually, I've never been to this pool yet.
Really?
So, yeah, I have not been here yet.
Well, you've been to the other
Shame
pool?
on me. Yeah, I've been to that one like twice, but every time that I come, it's been at nighttime, and this one is like more cold than the other one at nighttime, so
Again, this is huge.
Yeah, I can't do the cold. But yeah, man, look how long this one is compared to the other one. I don't know which one is longer, honestly. Honestly, I think this one might be longer.
I think so.
Yeah, I think this one's longer.
And the other one looked big enough already.
Yeah, but at nighttime it's like it lights up pretty good, and then you got the same view, but it's pretty
Nice.
amazing.
So this is north facing,
Yeah,
but the other pool faces south.
exactly. Yep.
Look at that.
And then right behind you we have the little Muay Thai functional training gym right here. You see this guy, he's getting it in right now.
There we go. Another face scan.
So the Muay Thai gym right here.
So you've got, yeah, boxing, Muay Thai. You can do tricep,
Yeah, you can do some dips.
pull-ups.
And then they have the little ladder up there you can climb across. So pretty fun, man.
Yeah. So you got enough to work out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I don't really need to go anywhere. The only time I really go somewhere is when I go to cooking class, and then whenever I go to Muay Thai at the gym that I go to.
Yeah. How often do you work out?
So I work out
Thank you.
every day, if not multiple times a day. But Muay Thai training, I do it once or twice a week.
Yeah. Awesome. As you can see, guys, it's rainy season right now. So that's why it's so cloudy.
But,
What do you think about rainy season?
honestly, it hasn't bothered me too much. Because when it rains, it rains at, frequently during the rainy season, but it rains in spurts. So
Yes.
I don't know if this is true, but I've only noticed it raining in like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. and
Yeah.
It'll stop for like a few hours and then maybe it'll do it again in the evening, but it's nothing crazy,
Yeah,
honestly,
you-
so you can still do what you want to do.
Exactly.
with your
You've got
day.
it bang on. Like, people get scared about rainy season. They
Yeah.
think, oh, it's going to rain all day, every day
Yeah.
between May to October, which is not the case. It'll
Exactly.
rain maybe in the morning, maybe in the evening for about 15 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
Heavy rain, and then it's gone.
Yeah, and I don't
Because
think
of-
it's honestly disrupted any plans that I've ever had or anything. I mean,
Yeah.
just restructure it and go a little like.
And it's a
15
little bit
minutes later.
cooler anyway, which is
Yeah,
nice.
it's really cool. And then where I come from too, we have hurricane season, so I'm accustomed to like a
Okay.
rainy season. And then this is like basically that, but it's not the hurricane aspect to it. So it's just the rain part of that. So it honestly doesn't bother me too much.
I love the color of the pool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, just to show you guys how big this is, look at that. Very big. So this is called the active pool, as you can see up here. And does it stretch all the way around?
I think so, maybe.
Let's have a look.
Honestly, I'm not the guy to ask for that.
But you've been in this condo, what?
I've been in here for
How long?
7 weeks, and I've
7
been
weeks.
in and out a little bit traveling. So, I've been here for the past 3 weeks, and I'll be here for another week, and I'm going to Bali. So, but when I come back, I'm definitely going to be a little
this.
bit more. Oh yeah, I didn't even know this was here.
So this is
pretty
like
cool.
a kiddie pool or
Yeah.
jacuzzi, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
this is pretty cool.
And then you've got a nice green area with a huge thunderstorm on the way.
Yeah, and then
at
like I said, this is the view that I like a little bit better. So,
Gorgeous views. And you
Yeah.
can see right here, it's just a huge green area, and this building is the airport rail link station.
yeah, that's another thing about Bangkok that people don't realize, but there's greenery sprinkled throughout the entire city. Like there'll be like literally a whole block, because like, what's stopping somebody from turning that into something? Other than the railroad link, but that looks dormant at this point.
Yeah, that's
I
abandoned.
feel like they intentionally left green areas for it to feel like you're still like intertwined with the nature. There's a lot of parks, really big parks, scattered throughout the entirety of the city. So that was another thing about the city that I moved to. I really wanted to make sure, because I'm really in tune with nature, I want to make sure that that's something I can, not be disconnected from. And it's super easy here. On top of every building, they have something, of this sort, to where you feel like you're outside in the nature. And they have the parks scattered throughout too as well. So it's pretty easy. So right here we have a little, I think called an amphitheater. So if anybody wants to come in here and listen to music, or if anybody wants to have like a little event where you could have a lot of people sitting right here, have someone down there talking, or a DJ set up. This is what these are for. These are actually kind of big. You can't really see it on camera, but you can have like a table here, and then we have this one here too.
Yeah, it's
And
big enough.
Both of these can fit probably, 20 people in it. It doesn't look like it right now, but if you have people sitting right here and standing around right here, you can fit a decent amount of people right here.
You're gonna
So
have a party?
definitely. I haven't seen anybody use
Invite
it.
some friends over?
Yeah, I really want to. Whenever I'm here for a little bit longer, especially if I stay longer, I'm gonna try to throw some events and have this view, especially at night, man.
What about in terms of making friends in Bangkok? How'd you go about that?
Super easy. I mean, just go out and if you see, somebody that looks like. For me, it's a little bit harder because I don't know any Thai, or I'm just very entry level in Thai. But if you know English, you see somebody that speaks English. Most English speakers are, pretty welcoming, and they're here for, like I said, the same reasons, to meet other people and to, network and meet new people. And it's pretty easy, honestly. The first week I was here, I think I met like 10 people. That's just for me, not even seeking it. That's just me going around, just doing what I was doing, just exploring. And I'm like, hey man, I just moved here. Where are you from? Oh,
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I think Bangkok's a very easy place to connect.
Yeah, I don't see myself as an extrovert either. So if that gives anybody any context,
Introvert or ambivert?
I can be an extrovert if I need to. I'm an introvert at heart, but I'm extroverted in situations
Okay.
where I need to be. So
Yeah.
I guess it's whatever you just
I
said.
can relate to that.
Yeah.
And again, we got another nice area. It seems like there's a lot of just
Yeah.
coves and areas in this condo
Yeah,
where you
it's a
can
lot
just
of little nooks
escape
and
to.
crannies for all 1,200 people or whatever amount of people that live here to just, come and hang out and get out of their room and, be hanging out with other people that live here. But here we have the second pool. Like I said, this is the one that I come to the most. I typically
Wow.
come to the pool at nighttime so the sun can heat up the water all day, and I come get it right after.
This is
And then I just look out
seriously
this way.
impressive.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it's an infinity pool, along with this view, mind blowing.
Yeah, then you got the cabanas right here too. So you can come
Oh,
over
nice.
here and chill out. Pretty big too. You can have like 4 or 5 people in here.
Yeah, you've got about what, 5, 6 cabanas right there.
Yeah. And then you got a little bathroom right here with another shower.
Which pool is your favorite? This one or the other one?
I can't really speak to the other one because I've only, walked around that one.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy this pool.
You think you'll end up being in Thailand long term?
I'm really thinking about it. It's just hard. I'm just so much more clear. That's the word I'm looking for. Just clear, not having to worry about a lot of things. So definitely just experiencing that. I think it would be difficult for me to go back and, I don't know, honestly. I think I will stay here a little bit longer than I intended, but we'll see what happens in the future for sure.
There we go. Still early days.
Yeah, it's still the early days, so maybe I'm still kind of excited about, and fresh to everything, but I definitely am enjoying my time here, and I think I'm going to stay a little bit longer than I intended originally. Long term, I'll have to cross that bridge whenever I get to it, but definitely it's something that I could see myself doing for sure. Yeah, so like I said, we have like a 60-yard infinity pool right here. I come here at nighttime whenever the sun's been heated up all night, so the water gets pretty warm. I can't do cold water at all. The view here is like literally remarkable. Honestly, I'm very grateful because every time I come here, I'm like, this is nice. I really enjoy this pool a lot, honestly.
And like you said, Thailand is your base, but you do travel around Asia quite a lot.
Yeah, so I have a lot of, I went to Korea and Japan before I came here, went to Singapore, and then I went to Phuket. I'm going to Bali next week, and I'm going to Australia in July. But of all those places, whenever I was in Phuket and whenever I was in Singapore, like the first 3 days I was enjoying it, but I was like, man, I really want to go back to Bangkok. That's how much that's what really has me thinking. I'm like, do I want to stay here a little bit longer? Because I don't want to leave and then, make the move back and I wish I would have stayed there a little bit longer, because then I'd be in the same situation of if I would have wished I would have came here, So it's the same. I need to make sure I get juice the lemon while I'm here.
For sure.
So I might need a little bit more time to do that.
So you have a 6-month contract or a 12-month contract
I
in this condo?
I have a 6-month contract, but I'm thinking about going a little bit longer. Yeah, for sure. So this is my little crash pad. Like I said, it's not the biggest place. I originally thought I was gonna be here for 6 months, but I just want to make sure I was in a good place in a nice area. Right here is my kitchen. Nothing crazy. We got like 2 stovetops right here. If you ever need anything, some working areas right here. Sink. We got a microwave down here. Some cabinets right here.
You like to cook at home or order?
Back home, I love cooking, but back it just doesn't make sense to cook because I could just just order grab. But
So
I could get my cooking classes, and that's how I stay fresh in my
Okay,
cooking.
yeah.
But just like the solve the problem of hunger, it's so much easier to just do it on grab.
And it's cheap, right?
Yeah, and then right here we got some pictures of myself. This
Colombia.
is me in Florida. Like I said, I do a lot of traveling, so I was in Colombia in October. Me and my mom, Tokyo and Mount Fuji last month. So that's that and some.
Nice. You're healthy as well. I like these.
Yeah, just a little reminder whenever I'm about to pick up a bag of chips. I'm like, there's no chips on here. It's just a little reminder.
Yeah,
myself,
I like it.
Whenever I'm going in here to open up something.
Okay, and you got storage up here for your suitcases.
Yeah, it's not really storage, but I just threw my stuff up here just because it was such a small squeeze, and I was just like, well, how can I make this not as such a small squeeze? And I was just like, okay, there's nothing up there, so let's just throw that up there. And then right now I got a little bathroom, nothing crazy, a little walk-in shower here, toilet, sink, some of the stuff that I use every day. This is different for anybody back in the US. You got a little bum gun.
There we go.
Yeah, you got a little bum gun.
One of the best things about Thailand.
Yeah. I'm not that excited about it, but it's definitely cool to use. But definitely, and I got my TV over here, PS5, play a lot of games.
What games you play?
I play a little bit of everything. I play Minecraft, Fortnite, GTA. I'm a gamer, so this is what I use for that. Other than
So a condo like this, everything is fully furnished.
yeah, fully furnished. Everything was in here, other than some pillows and some pictures, and obviously like the stuff I brought. But the TV was here. I brought this monitor, so this was not here, and I brought this table. This was not here, but this was here. The bed was here. Everything else was.
You like to
pretty
read?
much here. Yeah, I do a little bit of reading. Some of the stuff that I've read over the years. I'm currently reading this one, but all of these books I've already went through. But definitely something that's unique to Thailand or unique to Asia that I was still getting used to. Most places don't have formal dryers, so you have hanging racks. So you just have to do a little bit more planning whenever you're doing laundry. You know, instead of an hour for washing and drying, you need an hour for washing and you need an hour for drying now. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing for me. But it's pretty cool. This is my view right here. Come sit out here at nighttime.
Pretty high up.
I really enjoy this.
Very nice. Yeah, imagine in the evening it lights up.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, man. Absolutely.
So this is a studio.
Yeah, this is a studio. I think if I were to stay a little bit longer, I would get a one bed just for a little bit more room. There hasn't been anything that I wanted to do in here that I haven't been able to do, or anything that I need that I don't have. I've been living here for 7 weeks, so obviously everything that I need I have, but just a little bit more wiggle room.
How's your storage? Have you got enough wardrobe space?
Yeah, that's the main thing I needed because I want to have a more proper wardrobe, and this is all I have right here. So that's the main issue. But other than that, if I want to make this work, I can make it work. But
What did your family think about you leaving America?
so I've always been like a very adventurous and open-minded person for things like this, and I had been, you know, kind of running it by them subconsciously. I didn't realize how much I was talking about it, but whenever I finally came to them and told them I was making the decision to do it, my mom was like, originally I wanted to go to Japan, like I told you, and then I was talking about Dubai and Australia because I thought those places were pretty cool as well. But I've always wanted to live abroad, and they knew that. They just, I guess they maybe didn't know if it was actually going to materialize for me. But it came down to the fact that I was in a position where I had the resources and I had the, you know, the courage to do it. And I was like, why not? And I just ripped the Band-Aid off and, you know, sold a bunch of my stuff back home, and here I am. So, I mean, I don't think they were too surprised about it. They just want to make sure that I was okay, but I think deep down they know that I'll be okay. So that's, you know, they're fine.
Yeah.
I still communicate with them. My mom's trying to come out here now too, so
Nice.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. You
just
need to get
changing
your
it.
mum over.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Just like the idea that at first it was like, oh, what are you gonna do? Blah 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 blah. And it's like, now can I come visit you? You know, it's cool just having the support there. And I know a lot of people that had moved here, they didn't have as much support too. So I'm glad that I came from a support system that, you know, was behind me and back then doing that for sure.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have another question. Can you hear your neighbors here?
No, honestly, the only thing that I can hear is the street, which, you know, I wanted to be in a city because where I come from, it's not a city, it's a rural area. But it is nice being able to hear this. But if I don't want to hear it, I could just turn on some music on my TV and, you know, vibe out. I can't hear neighbors. I don't know if there's that many people living on this floor or what, but I don't really hear that many people. I did not have the little garden in the cloud over there. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty private access there. I've been going there every other night, if not every night since I've been here, and I've yet to see another person on that.
So that's like a little green area on your floor?
Yeah, on my floor too. And
nice.
there's only one on the 7th floor and there's one on the 35th floor, or the 36th floor. So I got very lucky that I was on this floor,
definitely.
for sure. But other than that, most of my time is spent going to Muay Thai, roaming around here, going to that mall right there. This is Central Rama 9. And then we got the Lotus food court right there too, so I go get lunch in there and dinner sometimes in there. And I spend a lot of my time here. I'm really diving into AI right here and just keeping up with financial markets and everything. So I spend a lot of time right here. Probably more time than I should, but it'll pay off soon. But other than that, I take a break every now and then and go work out once, twice a day, and then I come play the game. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
And what's your experiences with dating here in Thailand?
To be honest with you, I've been in and out, so I haven't been doing too much dating, but the few Thai girls that I have interacted with, they're, for one, very mesmerized, you know, just with me, because I don't know, like, I always know how it was, like, when you're in grade school and you have a foreigner or, you know, somebody with an accent coming to your school and it's like, oh, everybody wants to talk to her. So I guess that's how I am to them right now, so that's a new experience to me. Even the language barrier and everything, it's pretty super nice. Everything that you can't communicate over, you know, through speaking, you know, just body languages and everything there. So they're pretty cool. I don't think it's really a problem for anybody if they want to date in there. If anything, they're more of excited to, you know, meet you.
And how's your Thai?
You said what?
How's your Thai?
My Thai is not good.
You plan to improve it?
Yeah, that's what. Because like I said, every time I learn a few things, I'll leave, and then I come back like 2 weeks later, and it's like
Well, you know one way to improve your Thai.
Yeah, a Thai girl.
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
There we go.
Yeah, but I know like Sukawati crab, but then I know concrete crab. Like I know like little basic things.
Yeah, you'll get there. If you're here long enough, you
Yeah,
definitely get yourself involved in that.
Yeah.
Let's talk money. So, how much you pay for rent for this condo?
So for this condo here, and it is a little bit higher than what it could be because I'm on a 6-month lease. But I pay a little around $650 a month, and then plus utilities, which range between $50 and $70 a month. So right under $800.
So if you were on a 1-year lease, how much would this cost?
1-year lease, you can get it probably for around 500 USD, if not a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
So definitely it's very affordable to live here. As you just seen, you know, that's with the 2 pools, with the gym, with the sauna. So anything, you know, you got to think about the expenses that you would be, you know, spending outside of what you're paying, but it's all included in that price as well. And I just came from a place where I was paying almost $2,000 a month for everything.
That was rent?
Yeah, that was my rent back home. And that was no gym. I mean, it had a gym in there, but this gym is way better than that gym that I had. And it's just crazy because like $500, if I stay here a little bit longer, $500 a month, I could stay here for 3 months for the price of 1 month back home. So honestly, like, if you don't come to Thailand for anything else other than, you know, enjoying the culture and being here, if you're somebody that, you know, wants to keep up a nice standard of living while saving money, I think this is definitely a wonderful alternative for you.
And what about in terms of like your total cost of living in America compared to your total cost of living in Thailand? How does that compare?
So total cost in America, like I said, I was paying like $2,000 for rent. Then you got gas, you know, you got insurance, you got car note, and you got food's more expensive, and then everything else, you know, everything else that you want to do, whether you want to go out, drinks are more expensive, whether you want to, everything's more expensive. Here, you don't have to have a lot of those things on that list because everything's already included. And then you don't have to have a car if you don't want to. So all the gas bill, the car note, and the insurance is already, that could, for some people, I just came from working in insurance. So a lot of people, they are almost paying $700, $800 a month just for car insurance alone.
Really?
Not even the car notes and the car insurance.
Yeah, all adds up, doesn't it?
Or the gas.
Yeah.
And like I just told you, if you're paying $800 a month for your car insurance alone, why would you be doing that whenever you can pay just, you know, $500, $600, $700 for, you know, housing?
Yeah.
And then the food here is way cheaper. Like I said, grab, unless you're eating Western food, but even the Western food here is way cheaper. Because I just ordered something that's similar to Dave's Hot Chicken. Dave's Hot Chicken could be anywhere $17 to $20 to $25 depending on what you get back home. I just ordered the same meal. It was only like $9 USD. But now my whole perception around the cost of food and everything is just skewed because I'm thinking, wow, I just spent $9 on this meal. I could just ate 3 times. I could have ate all day. Yeah. I could have ate 3 meals for that because, like I said, grab bikes is $3. So, I mean, you can literally eat. I load up the Lotus card, literally $30 USD, and I eat there for the entire week for $30.
Is that like a food court or just restaurants? Yeah,
there's restaurants in there. Lotus is actually a grocery store, but there's like literally 15 or 16 restaurants that are there, and I go anything that you want. They have Taiwanese food, they have tom yum, Thai food, they have
That's what I love about
Bangkok.
Bangkok.
Variety. I mean, it's literally I couldn't believe it, and I started running everything down in my mind, like expense wise, and I was like, literally, the same life that I'm living right now. If I want to go back home, why would I just 2x that or 3x that? You know, it's still some stuff I have to work through, but it still is like, why is it? You know, it makes it that much easier whenever you throw the finances in there, and you're like, it actually doesn't even make sense for me to do that. You know.
It seems like you got it sorted out here.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm not. I don't have everything figured out, but definitely I'm moving in the direction that I think I might.
You're on your way.
Yeah, I think I'm staying.
And you're still 25? Good age.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got a lot to learn, but you're already on that. Yeah, you've got a good head on your shoulders. I can see that.
I appreciate that, man. I try. Like I said, I read a lot of books. A lot of people don't like reading books, but the knowledge are tucked in the books, so you definitely.
Yeah. Well, if you don't like reading, you can listen to audiobook.
Yeah, audiobook. You know,
it's always a way.
Podcast. A lot of those people that are running the podcast, they're the ones that picked up the books, so just listen to them. You know, definitely, the more you know and the more you learn, it just opens up a perspective for you to just moving in the right direction. So definitely, if Thailand's something that you've thought about before, just watch his videos, watch other people's videos on the internet, and just continue to gather more information because it'll make you allow you to make a more informed decision. That's where I was honestly like 3 years ago. This was just an idea for me. The fact that I was just literally just thinking about this last night, and it was like I was like a surreal moment. I was like, wow. Because I used to always tell my friends, I was like, man, I want to live abroad. But, at that time, I didn't think it would be possible for me, just like everything else that I had going on in life. And I didn't see it. I saw it, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. And I was just thinking, I was like, wow, I've been here for, 6-7 weeks at this point, and this is like this is my life now.
Yeah.
And sometimes I lose, you lose sight of that whenever you get going and life is just happening. It's definitely, no matter where you are at in life right now, it's important to just know where you're at in that moment. And at some point, even if where you're at right now, that's not where you want to be, or it's not where you asked to be. But a lot of people's cases, they are exactly where they used to want to be at, and they just lose sight of that. Even if you're not where you want to be at, it starts with just the thought and moving in the right direction, and one day you can be. It's just important to stick with it,
Yeah, so yourself 5 years ago would have dreamed to be in your position right now.
Myself, 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years. Yeah. Whenever I graduated college, man, I was like, I knew at some point I wanted to. I just thought the window was gonna close for it to be smart for me to do it, and I'm just glad I was able to do it. And the situation,
you manifested it.
Absolutely, I'm glad the situation and the opportunity arose for me to do it, and I'm glad I had the courage to act on it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I want to know from you guys, what do you think about Aaron's condo? You think it's worth the money? I think it's good value.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, just where I come from, I don't know, what your audience is or where they're from.
It's a lot American, actually.
It is?
Yeah, a lot of Americans.
Oh, definitely. If I'm talking to a lot of Americans, where can you find something like this for $500 a month? You tell me. I know that there's nowhere that you can find it. So if you find it, you send it to me. I guess you can leave my social. If you find something for this price, please send it to me, and I'll probably move there if I want to go back to the States. But as of right now, I don't know if I can get this anywhere. Aside from that, and aside from the monetary, the people here, the culture here is genuinely nice. And if you're in a position and you're somebody that's, that has been on the fence of wanting to do something like this, I definitely think that you should definitely give it a shot. I wish I would have had somebody that, because I could have done it a little bit sooner, but I was still, scared. To be quite frank, I was just scared. But definitely, I wish I would have had somebody that told me just directly, like, just do it, man.
Yeah, give you a kick up the bum, like, you can do it.
Yeah, because I think this is, I've made a few good decisions, and I made a few bad decisions in my life, but I think this is one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself. And I just was looking at videos of myself right before I moved here, and it's just crazy how much I've evolved, like my mind, just from the experiences and the stuff that I've seen over the last 2 or 3 months. I mean, it's just crazy, and I'm glad that I, had the opportunity. I'm very blessed, and I'm glad that I had the courage to do it. But I definitely recommend anybody that's thinking about doing it to do it for sure.
There we go. Amazing. Well, thanks for sharing your insights and your condo today, because I think people really enjoy this one.
Oh,
yeah, I enjoyed getting to know you as well.
I really appreciate it. I appreciate you for coming to do this for me, man. And I really enjoy Bangkok, and hopefully we can do some stuff in the future.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You got your own YouTube channel?
Yeah, I just started a YouTube channel too. Just getting it all set up, so I'm gonna be, whenever it comes, it's gonna come out fast. I got a lot of content about AI, vlogging, Bangkok in general, traveling. So it'll be good. It hasn't come out yet, but when it comes out, it's gonna come out fast because I have it all structured.
I'll put your socials down below anyway, so people can go check you out.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Aaron. Thanks. Yeah, sure. If you guys want to see more videos just like this one, click one of these videos on screen, hit that subscribe button, and see you in the next one.